Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a nude makeup look with 4 products. The Nude Bare All lipstick by Maybelline New York. The NYC Individual Color Petal Power by NYC New York. And the MAC Petal Power Mineralized Blush by MAC. And the Nudes Maybelline New York 12-pack palette of nudes. That's why it says the nudes. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the eyes. And for the eyes, if you don't have this particular palette, you could probably just find these colors in different palettes. Like I have CoverGirl palettes like this and other palettes. Minor difficulties. And when I'm putting on this eyeshadow, it does come with a brush, but I like to use individual brushes because I think they spread a lot more than these foam ones. So I usually use the hair ones, I guess they're called. So to start, you're going to take the really like light color. Oops, it's that one. And if you don't have this, it's kind of like a silvery white. So you could probably just use like an illumination or something. But you're going to take that. And you're just going to spread it on your eyebrows, but don't do it on your eyelids. Sorry, I'm having trouble with that. But don't spread it all the way up. Just do it on the bottom half. Just like I did in my last video, do it on the bottom half because we're kind of going to fade it out. So when you're done, it's kind of going to look like this, and it kind of looks like an illumination, but it really is a color. So then you're going to try and find the next color that seems the most faded, and I'm going to take this one because it seems the most close to the last color I just used. So I'm going to do the same thing, but go a little bit higher and kind of blend it in around here. When you're done, it's kind of gonna look like this, and you can kind of see how it kind of widened out. You can't really see the color, but that's kind of the point because you want it to blend with the next color that's closest. Oh, and by the way, I'm not gonna use all of these colors. So the next color I'm gonna use is this gold, like beige kind of, just to give it more pizzazz. Because right now, if you're doing this, you really don't have any color except for this gold now. And it's kind of just going to widen up, and you want it to try and get as high as you can. But kind of make it look like it's not eyeshadow. You might want to go a little on the eyebrows too, just to make it blended. Because this is just the base of our eyes right now. So you can kind of see how it's like widening out. It's just like that. You can kind of see it around here, and if you can, you might want to rub it a little more. On this eye, it's perfect right there. So then, you're going to take whichever color you feel like, I guess, but I'm going to go for the brown because it's darker and it's going to add more color. And I'm kind of going around the edges to give it a more blended look, because this is going to be more of my lid, because what we just did with the beige was our base. So you can see it's kind of giving it a more cocoa look. It's definitely a lot more color. So you're just going to add it up around there, and not too much because you don't want to look too, overly done. You just want to look like the perfect amount. So you just take a little on your brush, and if you find that there's too much, just blow it off. But just some advice for when you're switching colors with the same brush for makeup. You're going to want to take your brush and go like this, because you can see all of that product and powder like coming out of the brush, and that's bad to have all of that on your eyes. So you just like flick your brush and you can see all of it is coming out. The color may not come out, but it doesn't, sometimes the color of the eyeshadow does stain, but it will not come off onto your eyes. It's the powder that comes off onto your eyes, so you want to be careful of that. So I'm just kind of scraping it off. So when I'm done with the brown, I'm going to take the gold again, and I'm going to take the same colors and I'm just going to go a little over, just really carefully, just going a little over, like over the brown, to give it a more nude look.
So then you're done with the gold.
You can take this, which is the color I used before the gold. I'm going to go lower and kind of graduate to higher. And if you find that there's too much makeup on one eye, you can just take your brush, just clean it off. If you have brush cleanser, I have this MAC brush cleaner, and you just kind of take it and you just squeeze a tiny bit on, so it's kind of like that, and then I'm just going to rub it around so it gets the brush nice and clean. Sometimes I'll rub it around, and do you see how all of that color and powder is coming off on my hand? This shows you, the cleaner really helps to show you how much product there was in your brush at once, and you don't want that. So if I were you, every time I use the brush, I'd clean it right after I use a color. Just like that. And if you want, you can just straighten things out and get a little off of your eye. Because if you're really careful and you pick the right cleaner, you can also put this on your brush and use it as makeup cleaner, makeup remover. If you don't have like makeup remover wipes or something, that's actually a substitute. So when you're done doing that, you're going to go for the lightest color there is, the one we use first, and you're just going to go over. Do you see how it's kind of giving it like a nude look? Now, you're going to take a darker one, like a gray or something. Be really careful with this one. You're gonna go really slowly and carefully down here. So now that you're done with that, you're just gonna wipe your brush off. Now, that is the finish for the eyeshadow. If you want, you can add mascara, but I feel like I already have mascara on for my morning. So now I'm going to move on to the cheeks. And if I can open the cheeks. Minor difficulties. I'm going to take my blush brush. And this is the Petal Power from MAC. And I'm going to go down and up my pores. And you don't want too much, you just want to do a few strokes, and then you gradually want to get a little slower as you're doing the strokes.
As you can see, it's giving it more of like a color to your look.
So now that I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to the lips, which is the last of this look. Give me a second, I need to find the lip. I was sitting on it. Okay, so I actually have lipstick on right now, but I have to take it off. Okay, so now that I'm blank, I'm going to take my two colors. And first I'm going to take the Nude. It's kind of pink on the Nude because I usually use the Nude for lightening colors and mixing colors, but sometimes I just use it alone.
be really careful when using a light color like this, because you have to get really all of your spots, because it's usually going to be lighter than your skin, like your lip tone. So you have to be careful to get all the spots. But the good thing about like light lipstick like this, that's kind of like your skin tone, if you get it on, it's fine to get a little over the edges. But you really have to be careful to get every spot.
So now, I'm going to take my pink. I'm going to give it some color. See how it gives out that really pretty pink? The thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to get a tissue and just dab it like that, because there's going to be a lot of lip product on your lip right now. So when you're done with that, that's pretty much it for the look. So I hope you enjoyed this look, and if you did, comment below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye!